needs to be totally different because we're going to have to figure out how much heat we need to take out the room, and it's going to change over time, I think, until it gets stable, if it gets stable. Uproot this with a 9. Don't really want to let all this shitty water down here, but it's only going to fall here, I suppose. Did they all die? What do you mean, Biddy? What are you talking about, bud? Right, this vent can now go. So this is a vacuum now. This should only get hydrogen through the system, which will be good. This can now be connected to there. Boop, and a boop, and a boop. Casper's back. Yeah, I noticed that. I said hello to him the other day. Like, it's good to have him back. Not seen him in ages. Got a lot of time for Casper. I like him. He's a nice guy. Have I pissed away all my oil or something, or is it just that it takes so long to get it? We've not made any oil. Like, I'm going to recycle 400 before I get fucking plastic at this rate. Oh no. Ashka. That is not the best place to collect your thoughts, mate. I'm going to have ice issues as well if I'm not careful. God damn, I've got crude oil at 70 degrees and I'm dropping ice into it like a noob. Let's prioritise this to a 9, this to a 9, these to a 9, and get them built now. And let's also sweep out all this crap that's already fell down now. Apart from you that I don't care about. Whatever. Casper was on Reddit, he never really left. Honestly, I barely spend any time on Reddit. Because the last time I went on there, it was full of regurgitated shit off the forums that's been there for months. And people were literally going to the forums, taking other people's threads and reposting them as their own stuff. So I just never went back. I thought, fuck this. I don't use Reddit all that much. I use it a lot to browse, but I don't really contribute too much to Reddit. Because more often than not, you just end up in slanging matches with people who want to fight. I have no time for that shit. No time for that. Oh, you prick! Let's get a mesh tile in here quickly. Get that mopped out. In fact, let's turn all these off for a minute. How are we for algae? 83 kilos, that's not ideal. How's the base looking? Not too bad. I think this might be the time to get this hydrogen out. Or at least some of it. So realistically it should end up here. And if we can just get a bit more hydrogen in here, that'd be great. More algae. Where can we get more algae? Oh dear. Oh Ada. I am so sorry. This is no way to live, is it? This is no way to live. I think I have one post on the Oni Reddit. Nah, not even that, mate. Not even that. It just seems like they're 20 steps behind most of the time. I don't know if it's changed recently, but that's how it used to be. They were like posting stuff that we were doing on the Clay forums like 4 months previous and stuff like that. Which, when you're playing a game like this that's ever changing, it's just pointless. There's no point posting outdated stuff all the time. Well, I don't know. She looks like she's doing great. Yeah, she's loving it. She's loving life right now, Ada. Thing is, when you're done reading all the forum, you only have Reddit left. I suppose. It depends whether you skim read as well or actually read into what people are really saying. Like, I did a post the other day about the steam turbine, and I said quite clearly in the post, towards the end, maybe 2/3 into the post, I did say, would I build this in a real game? Nah, it's not really worth the effort. Words to that effect, you know, not really worth the effort. For the power output you gain, it's not really worth it, blah, 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 blah. You know, would I build this on stream? Probably not. It's an absolute nightmare in its current iteration. The first post was like, but why would you build this? It is not worth it. Why wouldn't you just boil oil to gas or stupid shit like that? I'm like, you've missed the point of the post. The post was to explain how unworkable this build is. That's what I'm pointing out. Like, the fact that it was a nightmare to build in debug shows that it's not very viable in game. Well, people just skim read, look at the pictures, and then post their fucking input, which is really annoying. It makes me wonder why they don't just fuck off. Right, you're good to go. I'm gonna make this a vacuum as well. You just need to have a vent on here, don't you? I'm hoping after all this works. I'm relying on this entropy nullifier being reasonably decent like it used to be. But I've heard a lot of people slating it being nerfed. So I'm hoping it isn't trash. If it is, I'll be very sad. Ventilation. Let's get rid of you, and let's put these back on oil. It's been nerfed quite a lot. Oh, okay. Well, we'll see. It is what it is. Again, I need to get this stuff swept immediately. We do still have some storage space. Let's get these things done. I need to do a few of these priority 9 now so I don't get any more water dripping in here. Likewise this stuff. I'm conscious that I've got quite a few dupes with hypothermia at the minute, which is really not ideal. But meh, it is what it is. By the way, it's probably going to be quite a late stream tonight, so I'm not planning on stopping anytime soon. We're going to get these generators up and running. I'm going to get the hydrogen gens and the coal gens running at least. And I also want to make sure I get this geyser capped up here so we can start overpressuring the natural gas up there for when we need it. So, don't think I'm winding down just yet. I'm just flagging a little bit because I need a fresh coffee. This one is now cold. It's not the best. We also need some power in here as well. So I'm possibly going to need, depending on how much is being used by this circuit, I think we've probably got enough to do these 4 pumps. 740. We can do these 4 pumps off the same circuit. So it's this circuit, isn't it? So maybe we'll just bridge it over. Maybe we'll just bridge it over to here. Do that with an 8. No, I'll do it with 7. So you can go like that. Nice. We'll sweep this out, and then that should be safe then from any crap getting in here, all being well. Yeah, people don't read. In my job, half the reply emails I receive are already answered by my original email. I know, it's so infuriating. Like, I take my time when I'm writing posts on the forums because I want to make sure that, you know, I don't come across as I'm saying, this is the only way of doing this build, or... Like, a lot of the stuff I post in the forums is because I'm trying to show people my solution or the way I've found to do something. And it's normally based on other people's ideas on the forums anyway. You know, it's normally inspired by what other people are doing, or, you know, part of my build will have somebody else's build in there, and I normally credit them for that. Like, that's how it should work as a forum, like a community. But you get that many arseholes that are just like... I don't know. They just want to try and find some fault with what you're doing. Like, it's really, really rattled me the last few days. I'd had quite a break from the forums because I've been playing other games and I've not really been focusing too much on Oni, and I've been doing other stuff. And I fell behind on Oni. I didn't really know what was going on. So I spent a few days literally just reading up on what people have been doing, and, you know, a couple of days anyway, seeing what the current, you know, problems that people are having, or seeing what current headaches people are having, and trying to get my head back into the forums. But a lot of people are just like, meh, who are you? I don't know. Ekel Solo Lobo. E-K-L Solo Lobo. I don't know how to pronounce your name, I'm sorry. Kel Solo Lobo? Ekel Solo Lobo. Hello. I said your name in every way I could possibly do it, apart from Ekel Solo Lobo, which is a new one I just made up for you. Good evening. How are you? Someone's scolding. It used to go down to 100 Kelvin. Now it can only do 210 Kelvin. Oh, okay. You haven't done this right. No soup for you. What is this? Yeah, and people were making liquid methane with it, weren't they? Was it liquid methane? What's the freezing point? Yeah, liquid methane. I think I did that in one of my debug worlds. I might have a build of the nullifier somewhere. Pronounce it like this. Ek separately and L Solo Lobo. Just as you would read it. It ain't that hard. It is, because of your capitalization. The K should not be a large K. It confused me, alright? I wasn't sure if that was like a, I don't know, a precursor tag. Unreachable bed, high stress, food is decay. Oh. Pinch pepper nuts. Yeah. I tried, alright? I tried. Jesus, some people are never happy. I tried every iteration. Oh, Christ. Literally scratching for bits of algae again. Right, what are we at now? 564. No, I'm just going to seal this up. We're not going to be able to do this until we've got more air pressure, so whatever. Endrick Krasnicki should be capitalized. I see. I see. We see now it makes sense. But to read it as a word, it's different. Well, welcome to the stream regardless. I'm sorry to give you a hard time for your name. I really shouldn't do that. But I'd like to be able to say it properly. Never before. How's it going, buddy? An endgame item that would be fun to try and build would be a quantum computer. Requirements 0.015 Kelvin. It would be fun to try and logistically build. I have no idea what at least 7 of those words meant. I am not good mind man. Okay. That's as far as I'm going. Right. We've got a couple of circuits here. Let's prettify some of this stuff on the other side of the base. So. Let's take these 2 down. I want to be able to get all of our generators, our massage tables back up and fix our stress. We are very low on gold though, which is a bit of an arseache. Oh, which means I need to re-enable our rock crusher. which I think is on an already overloaded circuit. Yes. That's disabled. What else is on this? Oh no, wait. That should be fine. What are we running off this? Just them? Yeah, that'll be fine. Oh, and that. 4480. Yeah, it's fine. I should really deconstruct the science things, but I sort of left them because I wasn't sure if there was going to be any more science added to the game. Let's make some iron. We've got shitloads of iron. In fact, let's put that at the end. You had 11 tons of gold yesterday. You pissed it all away already? Listen, we've done a lot of wiring. What do you mean? Not pissed it away. You've been busy. Busy, busy, busy. This build took loads of shit. I was going to build metal tiles out of it. That's how quickly it went. Wait, what? Do you play using exploits, Lifegrow? I use a couple of exploits. I use technically waterlocks are an exploit because they're relying on the surface tension of liquids in this game, which is obviously a little bit broken. And I use overpressurized vents, liquid vents, and gas vents. Other than that, I try not to use the drip trickle bugs as best I can. Don't really use many others. I don't use any electrolyzer bugs because I think they're just too naughty. That's about it, really. What? Life, you just made me snort cola out of my nose. My eyes are watering. Oh God, send help. What happened? What happened? Blink out like your nose is so freaking cool, it feels nice. Oh, you watch Linus Tech Tips. I killed Quirts, ripping fizz. My burning feels good, like I get an erection every time that happens. It appears we have a masochist in the building. Quirts, what happened? What did you do? And why am I to blame? Pretty sure I was innocent. Right, let's get some granite, fill in these tiles. What we can do is finish putting these other power transformers in. If I ever need more in the future, we can, or if I ever need to connect this wire, should I do the wire now? Yeah, we'll do that now. We'll do that now. Boop. Again, my plan is to have different generators in this area, so be able to plug them straight in, which would be cool. What else do I need to run down here? What is happening? Damn it, game. Okay, stop that. You can go down there. Boop. You know, I've been thinking if there ever was something urgent like Duke's dying or other mods waterboarding themselves. Wait, what happened? I shit myself then. I thought somebody died. Wait. You know, I've been thinking if there was ever something urgent like dupes dying or mods waterboarding themselves with their own soda. It takes time to catch up. It was your not smart remark. I'm sorry. I'm out of it a little bit. No magic ball cube. We may use one just for Saturnus's recognition, so we can give him some love. We may do one, but again, that is an exploit that I sort of have been trying to not use. Bollocks! Trying to not use myself. There's nothing wrong with it. It's something I try not to do. Right. Let's get these filled in with the mesh tile. Are you a vacuum? You are. Beautiful. Nice quotes, I'm glad. Auto perch is working again. Good work, Nalash. Excellent workers, everybody. Right. The only thing is I'm not going to be able to mop this because it's currently got carbon dioxide trapped here. Which sucks a little bit of dick. So what I can do instead is, if we do that, and do that. Otto has very much got the hypothermias, hasn't he? Or is he just shit at building? Some weird things happening with oil through the wall there. Right. If we can get this packet of carbon dioxide moved, I'd be very happy. I don't think it wants to. But it does mean that we can do this. The boop, the boop. You're glad you just put me through fizzy agony, you monster? Yes! Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I am. Let's give you a good clean out. That'd be nice. Life doesn't like cubes. I don't like Borg cubes, that's for sure. Okay, that should be done now. We'll get that one done. Fine. Right, let's try this again. So we'll put you back in, put you on sweep only, crude oil, oop. I literally just tried to double click my oil to sweep it. Likewise, sweep only, crude oil, oop, oop. Please do these tiles first. Thank fuck. Right, that's going to pump into there. Okay, what are we looking like? So this one is now technically done already. This one is about to get some oil. That should do us. Maybe a little bit more. I think this needs a tiny bit more oil. We will see. And I want to put a little bit more in this one as well. Are you saying life is duo-dimensional? I thought in the previous base you used lots of aquatuners for cooling things. I know they weren't ball cube shaped, but does that really matter? It's the same technique, I think. No, it wasn't. I wasn't using the... Well, technically, I suppose. Technically, I suppose it was, but this is before we understood what the mechanic was. Let me see if I can find it. So I'm due a reload anyway. I'm going to get to main menu first. There was a base that I did where aquatuners were first brought into the game, and I surrounded them with like metal tiles and plastic tiles, if I remember rightly. But it wasn't a Borg cube by any stretch. It was possibly a bigger, clumsier take on it, but it wasn't a Borg cube. Where will it be? Auto Malarkey? No, I don't think that was there. This is an old one, let's have a look. Jesus Christ, I've played a lot of games. Castle Soul Destruction Solo. Release playtime. It's not that one. Might be Auto Malarkey. TV update. Let's have a look at this. I just want to load the save as well to see how it works. Oh, Aquatuner balance ball cubes.